Happy music, happy heart. Link FM.
This morning we say good morning to Tanita and to Bianca, T&B. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Link FM family.
Hello, Bianca.
Good morning, morning. Hi, Chich. How are you this morning?
I'm good, man. And yourself?
It's raining, so it's good.
Oh, is it raining out there?
A little bit, drizzling.
Heck. I didn't even know.
It was drizzling, it was.
A lot of people would know Bianca. She's the one behind the camera at all of our events. And Tanita's the one that's behind everything else. The website and all the driving of that sort of stuff. But anyway, thanks for coming in today. We're talking not just about why, or the why of Facebook, why we should have Facebook and why it's important to us, but we're delving into the how. Because it's good and it's easy to say, no, we should have Facebook, but how? So how do we? Why is I'm going to start with you, Tanita. Why is Facebook then considered such a powerful platform for business marketing? And the why and the how, if you can do it all in one.
So Facebook has over 3 billion active users. It's one of the largest social media platforms in the world.
Okay.
And it gives you access to massive, diverse audiences. Okay. And it's so easy for businesses to get started. Okay.
Okay.
And one of the ways you as a startup business are going to get started, or even if you've been running for how many years and you've just never bothered with social media, all you need to do is you need to go create yourself a Facebook business page, and you can establish your online presence on social media, share your content, and communicate with your potential clients.
Okay.
So it's easy to get started.
Okay, that's the why and the how.
Yes.
But then it's got to look good as well. We're going to come back to that, right?
Yes, we'll get there.
We're going to get there. And the why and the how is get it started. Take that first step and get started. But it's got to look good. So how does Facebook, Bianca, let's talk ads manager, because I've often seen this thing, ads manager. How does Facebook ads manager benefit businesses? And is it costly?
Well, not really on a costly side,
Okay.
but let's start with why it's important. Facebook Ad Manager offers advanced targeting options like demographic interests, behaviors, and locations, helping businesses reach exact audience that is most likely to convert.
Okay, so how does that work though?
So how it works is launching targeted and campaigns by creating customer audience in the ads management.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very important to know your audience and then go for the specific ones. But also with paid ones, you don't have to go insanely on your costly.
Yeah.
You can do little ones, and then you can just go in the target where that you want to go post.
So when you get to target, you actually get to tick this box, tick that box, this, and actually select who you want to see your content.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah, exactly that.
So that's how it works. When you talk about preferences.
You talk about preferences, yes. So you're going to choose your audience and when you want to actually go for the paid audience. So let's say your company is in Cape Town. You're not going to select East London.
Sure.
You're going to target your Cape clients.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then you can go for demographics, you can go for age and all of that.
Yes.
All at the same time.
All at the same time.
And is it guaranteed to reach those people and not all the others?
Yes.
Targeted ads.
It's targeted ads, yes.
That's targeted ads. All right, okay. Learned something there today. Talking about building brand awareness via Facebook. It's a weird question because I know it can, but I'm going to ask it nonetheless. Can Facebook help business build brand awareness? Yes. But tell me the how and give me your answer, Tanita.
Okay, but it's definitely great for your brand awareness, okay? And how you're going to start getting your brand awareness out there is posting good quality content to your guys' Facebook page and sharing that content. And posting regularly. You have to be consistent on social media.
Yes.
You can't just post one day and then 2 months from now post again. You're not going to keep that audience.
The other thing is Facebook wants you to be regular as well.
Yes,
100%.
yes.
You know, they want, otherwise they don't prioritize your content if you're not being a regular contributor to their platform. Right?
Perfect. And so to touch on the next topic with things, okay? So the difference between your guys' profile page, your group, and your actual business page, okay? So we get this a lot, where people come in and they've got a bit of a mess going on social media. You guys have got a profile page that's got half a business name going on it. You've got your business page that you no longer have access to, and you've got a group that's getting weird content shared to it. Okay, we can sort your mess out. But if you haven't made a mess yet, the correct way to go about this is keep your profile personal. Okay? That is for people.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then your business page is for your business, and your groups are for the communities that surround the topics that relate to your business. So whether that be like a local Islaka group for your area, or whether it be a hobby that relates to the sort of products that you sell, that's where groups are. Your page is for your business itself, and your profile is going to be for you as a person.
Okay. Because you often find that when you're searching for something, it'll ask there, is it people page or group?
And we find a lot of people actually make a little bit of a mess there.
Yes.
Tell me, Bianca, how can people or businesses, let's just zone in because we're talking business, how can businesses use Facebook for customer service?
So Facebook enables real-time interaction through messages and comments, making it a great platform for addressing customers' concerns and building loyalty. So how we're going to use it is by set up automated responses on messages and maintain active engagement in comments and DMs to improve customer satisfaction. But also what's very important is your automated responses is great because it will feel that the client is feeling like, okay, there is somebody, but a good response from a real person is also so much more engaging.
I was going to say, people most often know that's a bot that's just responded to me.
Yes.
Or an automated message.
Yes. But an automated message can really help you if you're wanting to guide that traffic to, say, for example, WhatsApp. So if your active line of communication is WhatsApp, how you as a business can use these automated messages to your benefit is to set that up to say, if you'd like an instant response, please pop us a WhatsApp on and then put your number in. So use these tools to your benefit.
A call to action almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or send them over to your website.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, the auto response doesn't need to say thanks for reaching out. We'll be in touch with you soon.
That's frustrating. That's one of the most frustrating things
what
you
is
can
soon
do.
to me and what is soon to you is two different soons.
Yes.
Okay. Tanita, cost effectiveness is, how cost effective is Facebook marketing? We spoke about that earlier.
So B touched on that, but just as a little bit of added side to that on the how to. Okay. So how you can go about it so that it is cost effective to you is don't go and spend thousands of rands on an advert you haven't tested yet. Okay. So generally what we recommend to businesses is start small and gauge your interaction of your adverts. So put 3 adverts out. Put a few $100 into each of those adverts and see how those adverts do and what leads to your leads. Okay. So there you can judge from your analytics which adverts are doing well, which are getting interactions, and which ones are actually resulting into customers. And the ones that are doing the best are the ones you boost. Then you can put that additional cash flow into that. And I mean, when it comes to the cost-effective side of things, you dictate your own budget when it comes to Facebook marketing, and that's one of the great things about Facebook marketing.
Okay. We spoke earlier on of demographics and age sort of variance. Is it wise to, let's just say for argument's sake, I'm targeting 15 to 25 year olds, but I get very little response. Should I maybe look at them? Maybe I'm not quite hitting the right target market here. Let me rather go, instead of 15 to 25, let me go for the 20 to 35 year old group. Or is it a little bit...
It's always good to every now and again to test the waters and go for a larger audience. But if you're an already established business, you need to do your research and you need to check who your actual audience are. So just as a bit of a random piece of information, your demographics for Link FM, for example, is higher female subscribers than male. And more on the lines of the 25 to 35 bracket and the 35 to 45 bracket than it is the 15 to 20 year old bracket. So you're more likely to get more audience members if you're targeting 20 to 40 year old women in the Eastern Cape region than you are targeting men that are in their 60s. So do your research, and if you're a new business, research your competitors as well. And it's very important to know the market and to actually go and take a look at what the demographics are for these markets. I mean, if you're somebody who's creating jewelry, there's certain demographics for certain types of jewelry, so research.
You can't be using Facebook to research either. I don't think. I mean, you might have ticked those boxes and you say, okay, well, what is my market? I don't know. I think it's 20 to 45 years. Let me try that. Because you may get zero response. Or I don't know. I mean, I'm just
that's
sort
where
of thinking,
analytics come in.
Yeah, so you've got to look and say, okay, well, I know who my audience is before I go to Facebook. Absolutely important, would you say?
Yes, so you need to have an idea of it.
And then tweak it by responses coming through.
Yes, and not just responses coming through, your analytics.
Yeah, sure.
Because you're not shooting blind with Facebook. You've got the evidence there. You've got that analytics at the end of the day to help you along and to make those decisions. Because then you can, where we said do those little adverts, okay, and put that little amount into it. You can take one advert and do 3 different campaigns, okay, and have different demographics for those campaigns.
Okay.
And from those small campaigns, now judge how much traction you're getting from the demographic you've selected.
Of all 3.
So that's another way to do your research via Facebook. And I mean, if these things are overwhelming to you, there are people that are experts in these fields that do this on a regular basis that can assist you with these things. But research is very important.
Okay.
You can't just be shooting blind.
No, sure. Last question for Bianca today. What types of content would you say perform well on Facebook? What types of content?
Of course, visual content such as videos, images, live streams, and interactive polls perform exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Driven engagement and reach. Trying to make it as your personal. You don't want to go and get some stock images and stuff. Make it as personal as your company, can get.
Okay.
Yeah. So very videos is amazing and all that. And then why is it important? Is to create a content calendar that includes a mixed educational, entertainment, and promotional content in visuals. That's why it's so important to just create as much content as possible, but of course,
you got to keep those visuals short and sweet.
Yes, short and sweet.
First thing I do when somebody sends me a video of something, start watching it, tap on it to see how long is it. Are we going 5 minutes here, or are we going 1 minute 20 seconds?
Yes.
People start zoning out. You want to move on to the next thing. It's actually blooming sad. The world we live in.
And you know what? You can actually see in your analytics where people are checking out. So you can actually judge how well your content is being received. So I mean, if you've put out a video that's not resonating with your audience, generally they check out 3 seconds in. Is the average, is what we see on a lot of our profiles. Is people check out 3 seconds in.
We've got to wrap it up. We're already over time. I was going to say this very quickly. I remember on a Facebook Live some months ago, I would always go live. Now, with the software that we use, you know what we're using, that OBS thing.
Yes.
So you go live and it's just an image of Link FM's logo, but there's silence, okay?
Yes.
And I went live 60 seconds before we transitioned into the actual live images. So for the first 60 seconds, there was just this image of Link FM's logo on the live Facebook. You know how many people clicked in there? 30 seconds later, I'm done. They disappeared. They didn't wait the 60 seconds. So you want to make sure that you get into it and you get into it quickly.
Yes, quickly.
People after 30 seconds, like, okay, clearly this guy's has put up a image of it's not a proper live. I'm not seeing people. I'm not seeing movement.
Yes.
And there's no audio. No. So they just switch off.
Yes.
Attention span is very short.
Very short.
Very sad. Very sad. Aesthete Creative Agencies, where can people find you, Tanita?
Okay, so you can get hold of us on 079 552 1847. Find us on all social media or go to our website, aestheteca.co.za.
Happy music, happy heart. Link FM.